Well, the onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. And this carries into the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself the best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
7 yards there and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On second. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 33. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. These two rivals played 2 of the better games in the NFL a season ago. You remember week 17, it was Dre Greenlaw stopping Jacob Hollister at the 1 to preserve a 26-21 49er win. And that wound up both winning them the NFC West and earning them the #1 seed. 7 yards there and a first down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's bring it. One, Omaha.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo completes it to the tight end Kittle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Garoppolo able to find Samuel there for a Niners first down.
11.
Here's Mostert. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners 7, Seahawks nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now the man from nearby Stanford, Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Good, guys. 4 down, 4 down.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And this is
3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
57. Mike, 57. Here we go, D. All day, defense. Listen. 57's Mike.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Right there.
A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Squeeze, double.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Boston Scott, his first carry. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Boston Scott, his first touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Niners 14. Seahawks nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson being chased out left. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down. On first down, this is McCaffrey. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
McCaffrey on the carry.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
36 foul.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Seattle.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Alexander. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 12.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Wilson steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Here's Wilson to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Wilson's pass.
3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
57. Mike, 57. I don't even know why this team.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Forced out to his left. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, what's the plan of attack here? Very late second quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, a bad spot for you. But the defense has all 3 timeouts. So what you're telling your team is ball security number 1. It's not all on the running backs if you decide to run the football. That offensive line has got to protect them and wedge out some space because you can't just kneel. They take 3 timeouts. They're going to get the ball back in good field position with a chance to put points on the board. You got to try and get a first down and run out this first half.
And he'll be out right at the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, it's tight end. But it'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Let's make these babies cry.
Garoppolo again. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Trent Taylor, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to
So
go.
back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Come on, baby.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0 as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? They just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. An 8-yard gain, so that gets them halfway there. Now they're left with a third and 8 more. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Man out, man out, man out, man out.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Buying time to his left. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking again for Kelsey there on that play, and it's 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Niners 14, Seahawks 7.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Niners take over 1st and 10.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play there for the Niners. 61 yards that time on the ground.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Like 20. Drop deep, drop deep.
To throw is Garoppolo. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Elliott on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Niners 21, Seahawks 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
It's now
second and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the, and this will be caught at the 30. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Ball in the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the 1st down at around the 22. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And it's complete to Kelce. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Check 4, check 4. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
57's the mic.
On 2nd and goal, Wilson eluding the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. 20. 10. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Jake Elliott.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as he's got a man, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one goes for 30 yards.
57. Rip right, rip right. 57. Hey. 57 to Mike. On deck, pump. 57. Mike.
From the gun, Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Scott. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory. But it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing again. Wilson dancing to his left. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Zay Jones was the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 34. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On 1st down, Scott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
No gain on the play.
The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Hard throw, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
He was trying to get it to Zay Jones that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
5-yard line.
They go play action now. Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson being chased out left.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Record.
4th down. Here's Wilson. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.